This is Tammy Louise with Handmade by TLC for Treasured Times rubber stamps. I'm going to make a really simple, easy Christmas project today with one of the Art by MiRan rubber stamp images. This is called Reindeer Friends, and I'm also going to use as much scrap. I always save my separate scrap papers if they're large enough to do something else with. I went through my box and I found so many different colors. I wanted to try and use up some of that. We're going to make this project, I think I'm going to make at least 6 of these. I'm going to use them for my Christmas cards this year, for the seasonal cards. So let's get started real quick. First thing I want to show you is I found some Studio G envelope and card kits. It's an actual 8 per style. This one has a real pretty little vintage accent at the bottom of it, so we're going to use those. And I'm going to use a Spellbinders Nestability die. It's called Decorative Labels 8. You can see that, and it is the second largest. The first thing I want to show what I did, and I don't know if any of you have done this before, but when you want to put an image on the inside of a die and you're not sure how you do it, color your stamped project up, put your die, and then I just used a pencil, trace on the inside, okay? So then when you do actually create the die itself, this is already ready to go on the project, then it will fit and nest inside it perfectly. Let's get to cutting. I want to show you another trick with cutting your dies using the Cuttlebug. I'm going to use plate A, and then we are going to place the die upside down. We're going to use some wax paper, okay, and you want to make sure that it's going to cover the entire die, and then grab one of the, I think I'll make this one a taupey color, which will fit perfectly. Then you're going to use both. I want to see, make sure it's covered, and then a B, and then I buffer. Okay. Put this through. Now the wax paper, what it's going to do is it's going to actually allow the cutting edge of the die to cut a little bit better. And then what will happen is your die cut, especially those cuts, you can see here, especially when it's so intricate and small. Another thing I want to show you, we're going to cut, okay. Again, I have another scratch piece of paper I can use again next time. But I want to turn this and put it through just one more time with a C and a B and my buffer. I turn the die because in the Cuttlebug the rollers are here and here, and they're going to cut better on those edges. Anything in the center is not going to cut as well. So when you turn it, then you're going to get the perfect cut. Okay, let's see what we have now. Perfect. Alright, I don't know if you, how well you can see that. Just take the wax paper out and the die cut itself. And there's literally, you can just easily get all the little sections cut out of there. See how quick and easy that was? I'm going to throw this away. Put this up. I was going to show you, I have another little tool. I use my, it's called In Stitch by Basil pad. It's a little bit soft on the top, but not extremely soft. And to get the little dots out, this is a new Spellbinders little tool, which I love. Simply just rake it across here. Instead of going ding, 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 ding a million times. They're not real expensive, and they're sold in stores online everywhere. Okay, you can see all the little I use this on all of my dies, especially the intricate ones. And as you can see, I don't have to do any pin pricking at all, and all your little spare parts are ready to just dump into the bin. The next step, we're going to take and do an embossing with a Cuttlebug folder that has some snowflakes on it. I'm going to see if I can, there you go. Make sure you can see all those really pretty snowflakes. So that's better. There you go. See? Okay, we're only going to do the front, and I want the snowflakes to pop upward. So we're going to put it in this way. This one works perfectly because we're going to definitely put some washi tape on this as well. Get the Cuttlebug back out. Use plate A. And this time, put the embossing folder inside. And 2 B's. Run that through. Look how beautiful that turned out. You can see how much texture these have on them. It's really, really super cute. Okay, I'm going to put the Cuttlebug away. Now I'm going to use some washi tape on this project. This one is by Recollections. I'll show you. Gonna need enough to cover the front. It's just a pretty blue. We're going to put the blue, and then we're going to also use, and this is also Recollections, golden white. What I want to do is come down to where the snowflakes start on the front with this one. Put the blue. Looks like it's stretched just a little bit, but that's okay because we're going to put some pink on there as well. There. And there. Because the front has a curve, I'm going to follow the curve. There you go. Okay, so we've added some color to the white. I have some braiding cord that I found at it was really inexpensive at a craft store, super cheap. It was $1 actually in the dollar bin. We're going to put some pink. My image actually has pink, blue, and brown. So we're going to just tie this in a knot. There. And there. I want the knot to be tight, but I don't want it to pull the edges real tight. So then what we're going to do is bend the card a little bit. I'm going to pull this way over to one end, up there. Put it back on. There you go. Cut. Okay, so now we have blue, we have brown, and we have pink. I am going to take the previously colored, and I did have to cut the reindeer antlers out of the white. I'm just going to put that, because this was cut by the same die, just on the inside trail, and it was hand cut. We're going to put this right in the center, like so. Okay, like that. Okay, and then I also want to show you that you can color. I only buy white pearls now because I can color these pearls with any Copic marker color. Okay, put your color on. This one is RV19. Let that dry for a second or two. I am going to use the Little Darlings Frigid Fun stamp set. The words "Let It Snow." Thought it was really cute and appropriate because there's snow all over in the image, so we're going to use that. And I used a brown VersaFine because you can see there's really no black in here, so I want to stay tone colored. Stamp that down here in one of the corners. Push evenly. Okay. We're going to use some Pop Dots. So that you can see the texture here, you can see the colors here. And then this should be plenty dry. Take your pearl, put it in the center. Okay, and then what I did on all of the rest of these, I'll show you real quick. I used a light pink, a dark pink, 3 different pinks actually, and 2 different blues on these. And then I have a little button. It's from Dress It Up buttons. Some of them are gingerbreads and some of them are snowmen. But this is a real quick, easy project. I did a little bit of glitter after the coloring. The coloring was super simple. And it makes it quick to do some cards, and you're recycling some of your papers that got small, and you're making sure that you're not wasting any product, putting everything, taking advantage of all of your little tools that you have, and you're getting ready for Christmas. Perfect timing. This is Tammy from Tammy by TLC for Treasured Times Rubber Stamps. This is Reindeer Friends, and the stamp is made in rubber only. It's exclusive for Treasured Times, and it's by MiRan. Thank you for joining me. Have a great day.